Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Better Call Ball. My name is Vivek Kaur. In the previous videos of this DevOps architecture playlist, we have seen what is AWS, how to create instance on AWS, how to select particular operating system onto that instance. In the second video, we have learned about basic commands of Linux operating system. Almost more than 20 commands we have seen and we have used that commands. So in today's video, we are going to learn about Docker. This is also the most important topic in DevOps architecture. So what is Docker? What is Docker service? So in the Docker, there are two parts. One is image and one is container. If you understand these two concepts very well, then it's very easy for you to understand the Docker functionality. Now, why should we learn Docker? What is Docker? How to use Docker? When to use Docker? Everything we are going to discuss in this video. So, uh, we will take one example. Let's say you have built an application and it is working in your laptop, but you want to work that application in another laptop. So what will you do? You will write down the code. You will install all the libraries. You will install Python, everything, and you will run the application. You will try to run the application, but the application will not run in another application, in another laptop. That might be the scenario. That might be the possibility. So this is the most important problem. Like the application is running on my laptop, but application is not running on another laptop. Docker solves this problem. Another problem is that, for example, if I am a founder, if I am a CEO of the company, and I want to use one application, so I will tell my developer to build the application and let me use it. So there are two options. There is one option like host the application on AWS and I will get the URL. I will use the application, but I have to pay 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 1 lakh rupee to the AWS uh, because we are renting a machine on AWS and we are accessing it like that. Okay, but what if I am more cost sensitive? I don't want to pay AWS. I want this free of cost. Means if the application is running on my developer's laptop and if I am a CEO and I want to access that application using only URL, I don't want to install Python. I don't want to install any library. I don't want to do anything. Then what I will use what the developer will use Docker Hub, Docker Desktop, Docker Cloud. So if he use this and upload he will build the Docker image, he will run the container, and then the URL will be generated. My developer's laptop and my laptop are connected to the same Wi-Fi. Then he will give me the access to his application. I will enter that URL on my Chrome browser and I will start using it. I don't have to pay any single rupee to AWS. But this has another limitations like if there might be power shutdown of my developer's laptop get broke down, his internet access get broke down, he shut down the laptop, he went to home, carry his laptop, or there might be possibility if I go home as a CEO, if I go home, then I will not be able to access the application. To access the application via Docker, with the help of Docker, I need a same Wi-Fi. Means my laptop and developer's laptop should be connected to the same Wi-Fi. Then only I am able to access that application via that specific URL. So this is the most important limitation, and that's why people use AWS. People prefer AWS. If I want to scale on the application, means I want hundreds of thousands of people should access my application. Then in that case, for scaling, AWS helps because so many end users cannot access the application via the same Wi-Fi which is present in my office. So I have told you this second importance, like I can access the application without paying any rupee to AWS free of cost. with the help of Docker. So these are two most important advantages. Now this is theory part. I will explain you practically how to create a Docker file and how what is exactly the Docker file, each and every line command explanation, and I will push that code to GitHub repository. Then I will create an EC2 instance within 30 seconds or 1 minute, and I will clone the GitHub repository on my instance, and I will create the Docker image. Then I will run the container, and I will show you how we can access the application, uh, so that you will understand the contribution of Docker in our DevOps architecture. So I will switch to another screen. So you can see this is a simple application, simple Streamlit application. I have imported Streamlit as a ST as ally, and title of that Streamlit application is calculator. Number one, number two, you have to enter the numbers, and if I click on this add button, then I will get the result, like result is equal to number one, number two. This is app.py, simple 9 lines of code, minus one, two, three, 6 lines of code is there, and here is git ignore. This app.env, this app.env is my virtual environment. I don't give the name of my virtual environment as venv. I give it as app.env because if same venv name you use for your all the applications, all the projects, then there is a huge possibility that of name conflicts. Means your application may track another virtual environment because all the names are same. So I prefer to give specific name to my virtual environments. Right now it is app.env. This is git ignore because means if I don't use this git ignore, then my virtual environment will be uploaded to my GitHub repository. I don't want to do this. This is requirement.txt, simple one library. Version name is there, is equals to means this is the version name of this particular library. If it is only one is equals to, then it will be like a variable. Streamlit is a variable, and this will be the data stored in that variable. So I have used double is equals to. So now app.py, I have already deployed this app. I have already uploaded this code to my GitHub repository. I will show you this GitHub repository. You just have to copy this and paste it. You can clone this GitHub repository anywhere. We are specifically cloning this GitHub repository inside our EC2 instance. First of all, I will show you how to run this application. I am inside my app.env virtual environment. Now, Streamlit run app.py, hit enter. Now it will run. Okay, I will show you URL 192.168.1.158.501. Okay, I can access this via this URL as well. I will just click open, and this will be open. Okay, now I will type 8, 9, the answer will be 17. Application is running well. Here also I can type 6, 66, answer is 72. So the application is running. This application is now simple, but you can create any kind of complicated application. Right now, this is only 6 lines of code or 9 lines of code, but this might be 90,000 lines of code. This might be anything, and you can uh, put that source code onto your AWS, and you can run your application. Now we will create an EC2 instance immediately. I will just show you. Here I will, okay, this is my AWS. Okay, now I will launch the instance. Hmm, Calculator and Ubuntu machine. Ubuntu, hit enter, select free version. Then, okay, this is key pair required. I'm not going to use this .pm file. Let's see we can proceed or not. Otherwise, I will create that .pm file, but I will not use it. So I have enabled this auto assign public IP and I will launch the instance. Okay, we have to create this .pm file. Okay, then we will create calculator. Okay, calculator. Launch instance. Save the .pm file on this downloads folder. Okay, I have saved it, but I will not use it. You can see if I press Ctrl Shift R, means if I hard refresh it, then you will see the changes. Instance running. This instance is running now. This is the public IP address. It is running. It is initializing. We have to wait for 2-3 minutes for this. So let me explain you this Docker file as well. Okay. So from Python 3.2 12.slim. So this is a machine, lightweight machine. This is a lightweight machine, and why we are selecting it, because see, we can run this application with Docker or without Docker. If without Docker, then how will be the process? In my Windows operating system on my personal laptop, I will run the command like Streamlit run app.py. Then it will use my Windows machine. Then it will use my Python package which is installed. Then it will run the Python code, and my application will start running. So Windows, Python, application running. So this process will consume some bit of memory RAM of my personal laptop. But what if instead of this process, what if I follow this approach like my Docker will select that particular machine, means this Python 3.12 Slim. In that machine, the Python is installed, already installed, and this is a very lightweight machine. Only 1 GB RAM is required, or less than that is required. Only that Linux machine, this only that machine and this Python installed in that machine, and my application will start running. So this will not consume that much RAM and that much resources. So this is another approach. That's why Docker came into picture, to save the resources, cost and time and everything. So we are selecting this lightweight machine 3.12 Slim. Then we are creating this application named directory, application named folder. You can see this workdir is the command of your Linux as well. Then we will copy this requirement.txt. But before that, we will clone our GitHub repository. Once we clone our GitHub repository, then we will copy the requirement.txt. Then we will run pip install -r requirement.txt to install all the libraries. Then we will copy all the code lines, all the files, folders present in that app working directory. Now we will expose this 8501 port, and after that, this is like what we did here. Okay, yes, Streamlit run app.py, Streamlit run app.py. Okay, so this is the same workflow. Means this Docker file is nothing but a workflow. Step by step, you have to execute the workflow, and your application will start running. So this Docker file will create a Docker image. Now I will go back here. I will just Control Shift R. Then this initialize will turn to 3 by 3 checks pass. Okay, now I will select the instance and I will click on connect. I will again click on connect. Now I will be connecting to the Linux machine, virtual machine. You can see I will just zoom in. Okay, I will just use Control L. Okay, now I will turn this Ubuntu to root user. How? Sudo su. This turns into root user. Now I will use ls command. Uh, it turns empty because no files and no folders are present here. Now I have two choices, like to create each and every file, app.py, to create a app.py using which command? Using a touch app.py and then a nano app.py, and then write down each and every line command, and then control O, control O, then enter, then control X, so that this file will be created. After that Docker file, I will create the requirement.txt. I will create everything. I can do manually as well, but I want to save my time. This is only 6 lines of code, but I want if this is 90,000 lines of code, then what? Uh, so in that case, our GitHub repository comes into picture. That will help us. So what I will do, I will just clone my GitHub repository. I have pushed my code to GitHub repository, and now I will use git clone. Then I will just Control A, Control C, Control V, and here dot git. Hopefully my GitHub will clone. Okay, now the cloning is done. Now I will again use ls. Calculator app is the folder name that is present inside my Ubuntu machine. I will go inside this calculator app underscore app. Okay, underscore app. Okay, okay. Now I will hit enter. I am inside this calculator app. I will do ls. You can see app.py dockerfile requirement.txt are present because only these files are present in this GitHub repository. Git ignore and virtual environment is not there. Now I can read my app.py as well. This is import Streamlit as st. Just 1 second. Maybe you will not be able to see this. So what I will do, I will just do this. Mm, now it will be better, I think, because here my face is there. I will just do this. Okay, now it's fine. So you can see, okay, no distraction. So you can see import streamlit as st dot title calculator number one, number two, and if this button is pressed, then this is this. So this code is also present in my VS Code as well. So we are able to read this app.py file. Now I don't want to read this app.py file. We are inside a calculator app. I will use Control L. Now I am on top of this line. What I want to do is that I want to use that Docker file. So I will use this command sudo hyphen t sudo docker build hyphen t and the name of my Docker image calculator app space dot. So sudo docker build hyphen t calculator app. So this calculator app is the name of my Docker image what I am going to build now. Okay, I will hit enter. Okay, sorry, I have to install this Docker first of all. So what I will do, so before running this application on AWS, I want to show you one thing. So before proceeding for AWS, I want to show you one thing that here we have run the application. Now I will just open another CMD, CLS, and I will just build the Docker image from this file, Docker build hyphen t calculator app space dot. It will build the, okay, we are getting this error, uh, error during connect, and the system cannot find the file specified. So what is the solution for this? Docker desktop we have to open. We have to run this Docker desktop. When it is running, then only this command will work. Otherwise, this command will not work. And I will show you the magic right now. Okay, so I will just click run. So it will start running now. Now I will just copy this command, Control CV, hit enter. So we are building now Docker image. So you can see our image is building now, is built now. You can see the steps. Step number 5 out of 5, copy. Okay, you can see various steps. Step number 2 out of 3, create working directory. Step 3 out of 5. So copy requirement.txt, then copy dash dash. So this is what running from this Docker file. Now I will run the Docker container. Docker run -d-p 8501. The name of my Docker container is calculator app. Calculator app. Hit enter. Now you will see the Docker container is running now. We can see the Docker status. These are the Dockers running now. Now I will go to my PowerShell ipconfig. Yes, and this is my Wi-Fi address. Okay, my laptop Wi-Fi address. I will just Control C, go here, then paste here, then 8051, hit enter. Okay, previously it was not running, but because we have selected this IP address, we have to select this IPv4 address. Okay, this is our Wi-Fi IPv4 address. Control C, then Control V, colon 8501, hit enter. Now it is running. Okay, now I will also show you one thing. I will also show you one thing that from my mobile phone also I can access the same application. You can see calculator application is running, and you can see the URL as well. The URL is 192 or something like that. So my mobile and my laptop both are connected to the same Wi-Fi. That's why I can access my application through my another device as well. So the application is working on uh, my laptop as well as another device as well. So this is the most amazing part. This is most beautiful use case of Docker. I will also show you whether it is working or not working. So currently it is 00, number 1, number 2. I will just add 666 plus 333. You can see 66, 666 and 333. I will just hit add button. Okay, add button, and you can see the result also 999. So this is working on my laptop, on my mobile as well. Now we will again switch to our AWS. So this is our AWS. We have seen the first use case that using same Wi-Fi, many devices can use this application without using AWS, without paying to AWS free of cost. Now we have to put this Docker image and we have to run this application from AWS. We will see how we can do this. Now we have to install and update the Dockers. Sudo apt update. You can see here. After that, we have to update Docker. Sudo install docker .io -y is why, because it will ask yes or no, then we have to write down yes. So instead of writing this after some time, we can write down right now as well. Okay, hit enter. That was wrong command. Sudo apt install docker.io -y. Okay, now it is building the entire image, setting up things and so on, creating. You will see the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, scanning process, progress. Okay, we will see Docker images, Docker PS. First of all, we have to start the Docker sudo systemctl sudo systemctl start Docker sudo systemctl start Docker. Hit enter. Now our Docker is started. Now we have to enable the Docker sudo systemctl enable Docker. Hit enter. Docker ps. Now we will see the version of Docker. Control L. I will again show you version of Docker, that is 29.1.3. Now we have to build the Docker image because as of now we have just installed the Docker and start the Docker and enable the Docker, but we haven't built the Docker image. So sudo docker build -t calculator app space dot. Okay, now it is building step number 1. You can see here. It is selecting the machine having Python. Now step number 2, out of 7 working directory is created, copy requirement.txt, pip install apana requirement.txt, all the libraries are getting installed. So all these steps are as per this Docker file, from then the working directory requirement.txt, copy paste and pip install, everything like that. Okay, and this is a normal warning like upgrade the pip version. It's fine. We have to wait for some time. So you can see step number 5 out of 7, copy everything, whatever files, folders, code lines present inside that folder. It is copying. Now exposing 8501 port. So in just few seconds, the image will be built. So Streamlit run app.py. So this is a command line. Now our application will be running. Just wait for some time. Successfully tagged calculator app. Successfully build this image. Now we have to run this Docker container sudo docker run -d-p 8501 calculator app. So what is the meaning of this hyphen d? Hyphen d means it is running this process running in background, and this 8501, this refers to the Streamlit port. So it will access the Streamlit port. I will hit enter. Now you can see it is running now. Now we have to, I will just zoom in it, Control L. You can scroll in here. I will just place it over here. Then I have to access this. Okay, how can I access this? I have to go here, security group, just zoom out, then go inside this security group, edit inbound rules, add rule. Now we have to give this 8501 port inside here. So 8501 port is there, and this is 0000 custom TCP and save rules. Now I will again go to my EC2 instance running, calculator app, here details. Then I will just copy this public IPv4 address. I will go here, I will just paste this address colon 8501, hit enter. Application is running now. Well done. So the application is running on our EC2 instance. We have run this application from AWS. We have run this application without using AWS on our Docker as well. We have run this application on our mobile phone as well, on laptop as well. So this is the importance of Docker. I will just add few numbers, something like that, and just add. You can see the changes. Okay, add. You can see the changes. Okay, so the application is working correctly. Now I will again go here. I will just scroll down. I will just clear. Now it is clear. Exit. Again exit. Log out. Close. I will go here. I will select this EC2 instance. Instance state. Terminate. Delete. Okay, I have terminated this. Again, I will go to EC2 instance. Then key pairs. I don't want this key pairs. Delete this. Delete. Delete. Go here, then volumes, select this volume, oh, actions, and then delete volume. Okay, delete. mm, okay, EC2 instances, EC2, then security groups, all the security groups. I will delete it, delete. Okay, delete again EC2. Then I will just do Control Shift R to check whether everything is deleted or not. This is security group, or this is by default, you cannot delete it. This EC2 instance, this is deleted actually, but you will see the effect after 15 minutes. So the running instances, nothing here. Actually, it is terminated, but we will again terminate it. Okay, after few minutes, you will see it is also deleted because it is not showing here running anything running. Now I am safe. No money will be debited from my account. You can see $0.02 or something like that. I will just close this, sign out. I will again log out. Now I am totally logged out. I will close here. I will paste this GitHub repository on this YouTube video description. Okay, I will close this, close this, close this, close this. I will go here, CLS, Control C, CLS, deactivate CLS, delete it, deactivate CLS, then also delete this, close this. Okay, so that's it for today's video. We have seen the importance of Docker, how to use Docker, why to use Docker, when to use Docker, what is Docker, how we can run the applications on different laptops, on different devices like mobile phones and all, without AWS, with AWS, with Docker, everything we have learned. We have learned core concepts. We have seen so many commands. We have also seen that we can run our instance by using .pm file as well as without .pm file. Directly, you can connect your instance through your AWS dashboard as well. So a lot of new things we have learned in this video. If you like my efforts, if you like my video, you can of course please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that it will motivates me, and we will meet in the next video. Next video will be of course one of the video of DevOps architecture YouTube playlist. So till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.